Knight Rider, a shadowy flight into the dangerous world of a man who does not exist.
Ah, but I exist, and so does this car. Amazing to have KITT here with us this morning, and KITT is here as part of Texas Comicon, which is back in San Antonio this weekend. Isidro Rendon owns this car. He's here along with Chris Kidd, who's the man in charge at Texas Comicon, one of our favorite weekends of the year. You've been to our show many times, and you never disappoint bringing some of these pop culture gems and treasures to us, Chris.
When it comes to iconic cars, I don't think there's anything better than KITT. It's amazing.
I mean, this is 20, 30 years later, and this car still holds up big time, doesn't it?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
It's futuristic even today.
Yeah, we'll talk about Comic-Con in a minute, but I want to talk to Isidro here because this is your car. How on earth did you get your hands on this car?
I've had it for about 19 years, and I built it myself, put it all together. A lot of work, a lot of time, and like they say, after 10,000, I stopped counting.
Okay. Well, and just to be clear, this particular car was not on the television show, but it might as well have been. And inside here, Isidro, can you give us an idea of, first of all, is this a street legal car, and how did you manage to get the inside to look like that?
Street legal, not really, but since it's an antique car, it's got antique plates, it qualifies it as a show car. And pretty good, as far as working with it, it's a lot of time. It's just, just a lot of time to get everything going, put it together, paint it, work with the electronics. It's just a lot of time and knowledge, asking questions with all my friends out there that help me out. And
it talks, right?
Yes, it sure does.
Yeah, we'll talk in just a little bit. And for the car aficionados out there, what's the make and model of this particular car, KITT?
It's a 1982 Firebird Trans Am Pontiac.
Chris, did you have one of these when you were a young man?
Oh man, I wish. I watch the show all the time. I wish I had one in the garage.
Yeah. Let's remind everybody about Texas Comicon. I mean, you've been going strong for a few years now, and you've really got a big show planned for this weekend.
Oh yeah, year 4. We're bringing out big. We got KITT. We got Billy D. Williams, of course, Lando Calrissian from Star Wars. Guy that played Boba Fett from Star Wars. He's like the coolest bounty hunter in the galaxy.
Yeah. And we're going to give away tickets, by the way, in just a little bit. But this is, for people who don't know the Comic-Con phenomenon, I mean, this is like a one-stop shop for pop culture, everything. Superheroes are big these days, too.
Everything geek, we got it. It's chic to be geek right now. It's the age of the geek, baby.
Yeah. How did you start this whole thing up, and what's been the response in the first 4 years that you've been able to put this together?
Well, there hadn't been anything in San Antonio like this, and I'd always wanted to do a show, but the expense to travel out to California was ridiculous.
San Diego every year.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the mecca. That's the big one.
Yeah.
But hey, you don't have to travel that far to have some fun and get your geek on, and so we thought we'd bring it to San Antonio. We deserve all the good stuff too, right?
Yeah. How difficult is it to get, I mean, these are nice, Billy D. Williams, who will be here, by the way. I mean, we're talking about A-list stars who are pretty well known. How difficult is it to get them to come to San Antonio?
Well, it helps when you build your rapport and they recognize that you've been around for a while, you've established yourself, and so we can now get the bigger and bigger celebrities.
Yeah. Isidro, what is next for this car after this weekend? Do you take it out for shows? What do you do with this car?
Drive it around as much as I can on the weekends when I have free time. Next event's going to be at the 4th of July parade at the Windcrest City. So we'll be there again. If you're welcome to come by and check out KITT.
Do you have the black leather jacket and everything? Like, you could get your hair permed and everything like David Hasselhoff, right?
Yes, I do have a black leather jacket.
Nice. Very good. You must get a kick, though, out of seeing people who come up, who watch the show. I mean, they go crazy over this car.
Yes, they do, especially children. They put a smile on their face. It's priceless.
Yeah, I love it. Let's give away the tickets, by the way. Chris brought a family 4-pack of tickets for Texas Comicon. And you're going to be, are these tickets good for any day this weekend?
All 3 days. You're welcome to join us.
Okay, so we'll have the information up there. Texas Comicon happening this weekend. You can find out more at foxsanantonio.com. The family 4-pack of tickets goes to the first caller there at 470-5222. 470-5222, and it's today through Sunday at the San Antonio Event Center. You can check out KITT. Billy D. Williams will be here next hour as well, and so many other big stars from classic movies. You've definitely seen them before, and this is a lot of fun. Chris is going to stick around. Isidro, thank you so much for being with us this morning and sharing your car. Amazing stuff. We're going to take a break. We'll be back in just a little bit. Don't go away.